name? What's his name? I got nothing on a name. Come on, baby, what's the name? We threw out his name!
Today on Just Chatting, we're going to talk about random things that might pop in our head, current events, whatever it might be.
95.5 FM Talk. Thank you for joining us today.
If I were to describe how my brain works, it is a series of boxes. Picture someone's basement or someone's attic. My brain is composed of boxes and boxes and boxes piled up. And the longer I live, those boxes continue to pile. If you grab one of the boxes, you look inside it. My favorite G.I. Joe growing up, a random doodle that I made in a notebook, something my mom said to me, and maybe I bumped my knee or something, some event that happened. That gets thrown into the pile of boxes. There is no order. There is no organization at all. It's random. Sometimes a box may fall. Random stuff in there. It's like going into an attic and going, I didn't know that I had this. What is this? These are just random things. But sometimes when I'm in mid whatever, the box is empty.
So I want to kind of make a big statement, but I was just doing a little bit of research to make sure that there were sources to kind of back up what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Digital marketing, which we all know we're involved in, is going to have a big change, I think, in the next couple of years. And now I'm not talking specifically about a service, about SEO or whatever, but a large portion of digital marketing has to do with search engines, social media platforms, and whatnot. And it's becoming more and more, it's changing quicker as time goes on.
Yeah.
Gen Z alone, 45% of Gen Z uses social media platforms rather than Google to do research. And now we all know these younger generations are the future. I found myself using a social media platform instead of Google for the first time recently. I noticed it.
To search?
Not to search, but to find reviews, to understand.
To see if they have content out there. That's a new practice where people don't make decisions on the spot to work or spend money on a specific product or service. They'll do research.
Yeah, but
check, yeah.
Because
it's a validator.
Because opinions and social media and, commentary and stuff is getting so wide, it's growing a lot. I think things are going to change quite a bit. I mean, especially with this AI stuff. I mean, everything coming out with AI things are going to change quite a bit. And it's interesting to watch it happen. I've been looking at some statistics, which I'm not going to source them right now just because we're just kind of just chatting about it. But if we want to make an actual episode about this, we should. It's interesting.
Speaking of AI, there's a certain credit card company that I know uses an AI algorithm, and there was a goof up. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a goof up. So I have one of my credit cards set up on auto pay. Beautiful, right? I actually forgot. I forgot that it was on auto pay because I literally just set it up. And I was like, I got to pay. Okay. I go in. I pay.
Oh, so you made a double payment?
It was a double significant size payment. So I called the company up. And I say, hey, whoa, what's going on? Why did I get double charged? And they said, oh, one of the auto pays went through. Oh, whoops. Okay, so shut off that one. Now, I remembered in my head a long time ago. I think I was 26 years old or something. That they got really weird if a payment didn't go through. Part of their algorithm. their AI or whatever it is that they're using. So I said to the woman on the phone, I go, if I cancel this out, is it going to impact my status with you guys? Oh, no, I'll make a note. I receive a notice by email and they're like, oh, we need to reevaluate your credit and this and that. And I'm like, I knew this was going to happen. It was such a bullshit thing. I go and I had to call and explain and I worked it out. Thank God. But as I know how their algorithm works.
Yeah.
If you don't follow through, so dude, literally,
Because you canceled the auto
it
pay.
was 2 massive payments.
Yeah.
And I go, that's crazy. Why'd I get hit twice? Because in my mind, I go, I made the payment.
Yeah.
And then I saw it twice on there, and I was like, whoa, what's going on?
Yeah.
But even though it was an accident, they still gave me shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what are you doing? So sometimes this AI stuff and automation, it needs to have an element of common sense, which,
That's a tough one. I mean,
you gotta have an element of just common sense. That's just, I feel like that's what's lacking a little bit, is that
yeah.
like, oh shit, I'm sorry, let me just cancel this. It's not going to impact you at all. Versus, oh.
So we are on to we're at the end of January. This month, for some reason, has felt like it's been it's been like a year. It's been a year long. I don't know why. This month has gone by so slow.
It did have a little bit of a slow.
Like New Year's.
December went by fast.
Yeah. Wait. Well, yeah. That was like I mean, everyone was like, just chilling. It was a weird month.
Yeah. People were chilling too much. It's time to wake up.
I know. Well, listen. I can't speak without getting him started.
I'm done. I am done with the holidays. We have stuff to do. We have things to accomplish. Business goals. I've been trying to dial in. So what I like to do is sprints. I like to do sprints, but they're very difficult to do in the wintertime.
I hate sprinting in the winter.
So I've been using a sprinting treadmill.
Oh, one of those.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, I love sprinting, and I like to do the indoor one too. And it's different and it's intense. I'll tell you that. If for an indoor one, it is just, and especially if it's like tilted, it's an incline, those work your heart. Your heart is pumping and pumping extra. But my challenge is when the wintertime comes and I can't do as intense workouts, especially because I go to a football or soccer field and I run. And I feel like that actual natural movement outside is unmatchable to anything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because your body's moving in a very, if you want to nerd out and get into like kinesiology, the movement of the body, the natural sprint, what a hunter-gatherer would do in ancient times. Like when you do that movement of sprinting, like you're trying to run after food that you want, like you're trying to catch some game, that I feel like it triggers your body's hormones in a much different fashion than being on a machine in any way. It's very strange. I can't compare, but always over the winter, I don't want to blame it on the holidays. It's just,
no, it's the cold.
I'm a little bit more, I have more body fat.
It's the cold, bro. Fuck being sprinting in the winter.
I hate it. Summertime, I'm outside, I'm moving. It's more sun. Maybe it's more sun, but
It's hot.
it's a challenge during the winter. I cannot wait until March, April, please. April, sunshine, May, June, July, please. I'm waiting. I'm adjusting the diet a little bit. I am noticing that I need to have some carbohydrates. Too low is not good. Mm-hmm. It's definitely
Just a balance.
because it increases your stress hormones. So when you increase your stress hormones, you're increasing cortisol. Cortisol puts makes your body put away more fat.
Yeah.
That's what's kind of crazy to me. So back when, if we're going to talk about random stuff, I could talk about health and nutrition all day. So like when I was taking ashwagandha on a low carb diet, breeze, because ashwagandha lowers your cortisol. So you're hacking your body. So you're eating lower carbohydrates. I'm a little embarrassed to say I would probably get maybe 10 grams a day. That's really low.
That's really low.
That's really low. And I think it was impacting my hormones and just the whole shit show.
But that's
I was lean as hell, but yeah. So, and so what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to take in just enough carbohydrates, like Dorian Yates says, spillover. Trying to figure out what my spillover level is. So I'm at like 100, 50 to 100 to 150 maybe a day. It's just enough that my body needs so my thyroid functions properly.
Yeah.
So I don't have high cortisol. Because that cortisol will kill you. Because I stopped using ashwagandha because it just numbed me out. Now I can't have that little aid that was helping me deal with the cortisol. It's this whole thing. So it's not just about exercising. Oh, if you exercise, you got to make sure that the oil in the tank and the gas is the right gas and your carburetor's running right and all the other things. So you got to look at nutrition. You got to look at your overall hormone panel. You got to look at your macro nutrition, your micronutrition, your supplements. I swear that a lot of the comments on social media are fake bots.
They're definitely not.
Because there was a comment made by a woman, allegedly a woman.
On our thing?
No, not here. No, it was on something else. And she made a very vulgar comment. So like everybody commenting on her comment was like, what the hell? This was like, you wouldn't expect this type of talk from somebody. And then they started ripping her apart, making fun of her because she started running her mouth about something, and everyone was like, hey, you shouldn't talk, and blah, 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 and all this. And I'm looking at it, I go, I think that's a fake account. But now we all know we're on social media, and let's say a very attractive woman, unusually attractive, friend requests you. We all, as men, have experienced this where we click and we look. Is this person friends with somebody that I know? And the only people that you see are the lonely souls that are on your Facebook.
I love this shit.
The only people that you see that friended this fake profile are the lonely souls on your Facebook friend list. And you back away slowly, and then I block that person or that fake person. But what's really sad is the people, your friends, your acquaintances on Facebook that actually believed that. Come on, guys, let's tighten up. Let's.
Rage bait is fucking awesome.
They might ban social media for kids 16 and under.
I agree.
Where?
I agree.
In the United States?
I think
That's not going to happen.
I think
I'm telling you right now, it's not going to happen. You could agree, you could disagree. It's not going to happen. They can't do it. There's too many. The powers that be will not allow that to happen. Just like why TikTok didn't go away. Do you really think they're going to get rid of fucking TikTok in the United States? Not only are there millions of people who run small businesses off of that, it helps economy, it creates jobs, but it's also the freedom of speech.
Yeah.
You're going to take that away. That's literally against. Yeah, you can't do it. It's not gonna happen unless there's some workaround where it's like there's a, I don't know. Thank you so much for joining us today on Real Business Roundtable. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please like, subscribe, turn on post notifications to get notified every single time we post an episode. Check us on the Instagram for our clips and updates and more. Peace out.